Hello everyone, welcome to today's new video. Today we are going to do a tutorial of this wire wrapped bracelet. I'm using the same technique that I had done a bracelet and March bargain bead box, and now we're doing a tutorial. So for this tutorial you will need your chain nose, your round nose or your bell shaping plier. I like to use my bell shaping plier. Your flush cutters, your nylon jaw pliers, or you can use your hand. That's it. And some wire, obviously. So this is what I'm using. These 3 strands. So we have a different shape and we have a pop of color. So this is similar color because if I include this, I think it will be too dark. Okay, so let's get started. So I am going to be using these wires. So the most important is the 20 gauge. So that's what I will be using. Okay, so I'm going to grab my wire. I will be using this one. And I want to grab a nice long strand. I want to straighten the wire. First things first, so when you straighten the wire, straighten it from the spool. Otherwise, it would be harder to straighten the wire. You can use your hand, and a tissue, but I like my nylon jaw pliers. Okay, so I have my wire, I'm going to cut it. And just cut a good amount. So we are going to use it like this. So it has to wrap around your wrist. So let's cut it. Flush side. Make sure both ends are flush. Alright. So that's my wire. Those are my beads. So first things first, we need to create a loop. So get your wire in half, wait a second, like this, okay? And we're going to create a loop here. So I'm going to be using my bell shaping pliers, but you can use your round nose. I like my bell shaping pliers because I like the hole sizes, because I like to be consistent. So, alright. We're going to turn let's straighten this out. So I have a loop and I have 2 strands of wire coming out. So next I'm going to open my bead strands. Now, the next part, so for beads, it's just a preference. So if you're going to be using the same pattern like I did with the March bargain bead box, I will show you a picture. So that I just inverted the sides, but this time I'm going to do a bit different. So I'm using 3 selection of beads instead of 2, and we're going to play around a bit. So I'm going to do the big bead first. There we go. and the two smaller beads here. But first I'm going to use the oddly shaped bead in the other strand and the round bead next to it. So, can you see? Push this up, and that's our pattern. Let's make sure that this bead stays like that, and then we have to do our rotations. So push this up, don't know if you can see it, okay. Okay, push that up and get ready to twist. Twist 2 times or 3, doesn't matter. I'm going to twist 3 times so that they come a bit how you say together. Okay, so now we'll do the opposite. So that's our first iteration. So now we'll do the opposite. So if we want the opposite, we need the pink bead in the bottom, the pretty lilac bead at the top, and a purple bead at the top as well. I don't like this bead. Let's change it up. Okay, so that's my pattern again. Now we're going to meet them together. Hold the beads. Cross the wire up, cross the wire down. Use your fingers and twist. Twist. Make sure it's tight. And we twist 3 times. Okay. Next, so we're going to repeat this again. So if the pink bead is up, then the pink bead needs to go, no, if the pink bead is at the bottom, then the pink bead needs to go at the top. Okay, so one of this. Okay, so hold your beads up, down, twist. And make sure it's tight. So most probably, if I look at it now, a 4mm bead could easily have been sitting here, but it doesn't matter. It's preference. Sometimes you do something, you don't like it, it's normal, but I am liking this color scheme. So let's string the beads. That's a pretty bead. I don't like it with the bracelet. I like to be a bit uniform, and when it comes to bracelets and earrings especially, you have to think ahead. Okay, so hold the beads and twist 3 times. It's easier when you get started. The first one is always the hardest because you have the most wire to work with. Okay. And now we are fast. And if you have, I remember doing the other bracelet, I did two patterns facing the same direction, so it did not follow the pattern. You just twist it. When you do this, you can twist. This one is a bit different, so let me fix it a bit. Okay. That's the model. Okay. So let's see the size. Now we have this. And we can measure our wrist. So if I measure my wrist, it almost fits me. So all I need, maybe I do one last one and then I can use my clasp. So let's do one last one. Okay, so that's my bracelet. Let's remove the beads for a minute. Okay, so now we have to end this. To end it, I'm going to take the same bail shaping plier, the same hole, same step, and we're going to do a loop. Turn and make a loop. Okay, easy. Cut everything, cut the excess, cut it off. So now we have our loop, we have another loop, so let's fix this a bit. Make sure everything is tight so that it doesn't come with your clothes, you know, and make sure it is not sharp. Okay, so let's place our hand and shape the bracelet. So that's it. And now all I need is a clasp and a couple of jump rings. So I have this toggle clasp that came with the box and a couple of jump rings. You can insert the toggle inside that loop, of course, before tying it out, but it's just a personal preference. I like my toggle clasps to be a bit, you need to be able to, you know, open and close. So open, insert, and insert, and close it. Okay, make sure it is straight closed. And we'll do the other side. Let's open. And let's close. That's it. That's our bracelet. You can use a charm if you want, but I like the simplicity of this because it's already, you know, busy with the colors. I like the colors. What do you think? Do you like it? So let's see it on. This toggle clasp is very foresty like. So that's it. What do you think? Did you like it? Look at this. So if this sits like that, all we have to do is to rotate this. If we rotate it, then the clasp can sit flat. That's how I want it. So that's the bracelet. You can use obviously whatever you like, and beads, charms, but that's the technique. So thank you for watching. I hope you liked this tutorial. I will see you in the next one. Bye!